Introduction to AWS Amplify AppSync integration. AWS Amplify is a development platform that helps you build scalable mobile and web applications, while AWS AppSync is a managed GraphQL service that makes it easy to build scalable and secure APIs. Integrating AWS Amplify with AppSync enables you to build powerful and flexible applications with real-time data synchronization and offline data access. Step 1. Setting up AWS Amplify. To start, you need to set up an AWS Amplify project, which involves installing the Amplify CLI and initializing a new Amplify project. You can do this by running the command amplify init in your terminal and following the prompts to set up your project. Step 2. Creating an AppSync API. Next, you need to create an AppSync API, which involves defining your data models and resolvers. You can do this using the AWS AppSync console or the Amplify CLI. For example, you can use the command amplify add API to add a new API to your project, and then define your data models and resolvers using GraphQL schema definition language. Step 3. Configuring AppSync with Amplify. Once you have created your AppSync API, you need to configure it with your Amplify project. This involves updating your Amplify configuration files to include your AppSync API endpoint and authentication settings. For example, you can update your Amplify configuration JS file to include your AppSync API endpoint and AWS credentials. Step 4. Implementing real-time data synchronization. To implement real-time data synchronization, you need to use AppSync's real-time capabilities, such as subscriptions and live updates. You can do this by using the Amplify API client to subscribe to real-time updates and handle live updates in your application. For example, you can use the command amplify add API to add a new API to your project, and then use the Amplify API client to subscribe to real-time updates. Step 5. Testing and deployment. Finally, you need to test and deploy your application. You can test your application using the Amplify CLI and the AppSync console, and then deploy it to a production environment using AWS services such as AWS Code Pipeline and AWS Code Build. Best practices for testing and deployment include using automated testing and continuous integration and continuous deployment pipelines to ensure that your application is thoroughly tested and deployed reliably. Conclusion. In conclusion, integrating AWS Amplify with AppSync enables you to build powerful and flexible applications with real-time data synchronization and offline data access. By following these steps and best practices, you can build scalable and secure applications that meet the needs of your users.